I've told the story before. I've said it before. I've told you the story of Brimage from Bakersfield. Solid dude. Solid dude when he's clean. When he's clean, he's a great dude who's just, you could see the pain in these guys. All the old school convicts, you could see the pain in them and feel it when they talk about their families, when they talk about everything they lost. They do have hope. They do have love, and they drowned it out with vices. That's why vices are so evil, and they have to go. You have to combat your vices with everything you got, because this was a good dude who loved his mom, and his mom had to watch her husband have an A number, which an A number means that you had the very first number issued by the CDC system. An A number went from 1 to 100,000. So the first 100,000 people that were ever incarcerated in prison in Cali had A numbers. He was one of the very first. San Quentin is where the first A numbers went. And his dad died, life sentence in San Quentin's A number. His mom had to go through that. Why do we always think about ourselves when we're selfish, vice-riddled bitches? Why? Why are we always thinking about ourselves? Oh, I feel like getting high. Fuck what you feel like. You're a man. You don't bring pain on your loved ones. You're a bitch if you do that. Done. But we've all done it. We continually learn the lesson until we finally learn the lesson. And that's why the fuck I'm here. That's what I'm here about. I need you guys to know how bad this can get. You're not just drinking with your buddies and doing a line. You don't just have a pill habit. It can go so fucking bad for you. And this is what would continually happen to this guy. I mean, his family is known convicts. They're all known convicts who've done mad stretches. His brother doing all day, him doing multiple stretches. When I got busted, he was at Delano with me. We were at Delano together, and he was getting high, and I don't know how he paroled. They just let him go because he was so high all the time. The Southsiders would call him fucking Jason, because he would stand at the top of the stairs just like a statue in the dark, high as fuck, and they'd be like, dude, that fool's straight. Jason, he's like 6'1", like 260, big old white boy, fully blasted, swastika on his throat. I don't agree with none of that shit. I don't have any racist tattoos, never would get any. That ain't me. A lot of the Woods in the system, a lot of the Peckerwoods, a lot of the Woodpile, a lot of the white boys in the system don't have racist tattoos. Most of them don't, okay, to get that straight. But the fact is some fucking do. And it doesn't mean he's a bad dude. It means he's a confused motherfucker. Because half these confused ass supposed racist dudes, like I've said before, listen to rap music. They just don't know. They don't know any better. And so you have to fucking enlighten them. I had to tell one of the guys one time because he would tell me straight up, oh, Bloodhound, that one black right there is cool. I like Bloodhound. And I'd be like, okay, motherfucker, don't you get this? If you like Bloodhound, and you like that one dude out of this whole building of 200 people, then the probability and the chances, just math-wise, you like millions of blacks all around the world. Your world is just so fucking small, you don't understand it. So wake the fuck up before you ruin your life with that bullshit. They're just lost. And lost people need a path. They need to find their way. And that's why we're here. Me and you guys who fucking know this is the truth. Who know that broad generalizations are the epitome of ignorance. We're the path. We're the truth. We're the ones that are going to wake everybody up. And so Brimage, came back on his second term. The first term, they raided his pad. Found an AR-15, some weapons, some ammunition, all that shit. And he did 8 years on it. He did 8 years. He left Delano and he went home. It wasn't 2 months later that he met up with me back at the next prison I was at, which was this lame-ass Shafter, which was one of the only good level 2s at the time. Most level 2 prisons went to shit. And he shows up at Shafter. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You're back? They literally came to his house. He's such a detrimental person to society on the street and himself with the drug use that they came to his house and busted him for guns and ammo that was left from the first case. You can look it up. There's an appeal on it. The first case that they busted him on for all those guns, they didn't get everything. So when they came to raid his house again, when he got out, there was guns and ammo still there that they didn't get the first time. Is this for sure fact? No, but this is what he told me. And you know what? I don't like to just believe people are liars. I don't. I like to believe that people are telling the truth because that's just me. I don't like to think negatively about people. It does me it does nothing for me to do that. So I'm just like, fuck, that's some bullshit because I know it's happened both ways. So I'm going to choose the positive way. I'm going to choose to see people in the best light. This is what makes my life better, is to see people in the best fucking light, see the best in them, see their best qualities. So I don't hate on them. I hate when I hate on people. I feel so shitty when I'm sitting there hating on someone. That's where the most reflection has to take place. The way we think about others, think about the world, think about our life. We have to reflect inward and say, what the fuck am I doing? I'm causing myself pain. Why do I feel this pain by hating on this person? Obviously, it's wrong. You have to fucking run from your intuition more and know when you're being wrong. But Brimage, he comes back on a second case, and he's so distraught about it because I believed him. He really did get fucked again for another 8 years. Another 8 years. He did 8 years, got out, and got busted on the same guns and ammunition that were still at his mom's house when he got out. How fucking pissed would you be? So then he gets busted on that, he comes back, and he can't help but get high. And like I've shared before, he just kept getting high. The Southsiders didn't like it. He was giving off a bad vibe. He was losing his mind. He'd been up too long. Standing in the day room with his shoes off. We do not do that. If you have your shoes off in the day room, you get fucked up, like right on the spot by your own people. But everybody was pussyfooting around it. We were kind of just hoping that he would pull it off. Because we loved him. We saw him sober. We saw him high. And we wanted to fucking help him. And we were putting ourselves at risk by not just smashing him out right away. That was a problem. We did. But we loved him and we wanted to save him. So we kept trying and trying. And finally one day he ends up sitting on the toilet with a tomahawk in his hand, which is a toothbrush with razor blades attached to it. And he's like, I can't take it no more. I'm just going to whack somebody. I'm just going to whack myself. I'm going to whack the cops. And he's fucking losing his mind on the toilet right before count time. Now, when the cops come in at count time, if you don't rack up, then you're fucked. Like, they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing on the toilet? Get on your rack. And then they're going to see his eyes are bugging out his head. He's high as fuck. Then they're going to flip the pad. They're going to come smash everybody's bunk and look for that white. They're going to come look for that dope. Now, if they look for that dope, and any blacks, any others, any fucking Southsiders, any other race loses their phones or their dope or anything, there's gonna be a fucking riot. So we have to make the call that if he doesn't get off that toilet with that tomahawk before count, 2 other shooters gotta go in and take his motherfucking ass out. Luckily, the homeboy from Satanic Skins, Pup, goes in, gets him off the toilet, and gets him back to his rack. He's in tears, he's distraught, he's fucked, and he's fucked. It's too late. Everybody saw it. The powers that be know it's too late. I have the block at the time. It's a wrap. It's out of my hands. The fucking call goes to the person who has the yard. I have the block. And the call goes to the person who has the yard. The person who has the yard sends the hitters by. And I put the post up the other day on Instagram. And everybody's like, they killed him? I'm like, no, they fucking removed him. When you get removed, yeah, sometimes you could get killed for that. But a removal means you get taken off that yard. You get taken off that yard. You're no longer good on that yard. I don't know what happened to him at the end. This is close to my time of paroling. I'm staying the fuck out of the bullshit. At this point, I see how pussy it all is for a man to be out of control like that. I'm just shaking my head like, look at this fucking pussy. And the fact that the bullshit is that 2 innocent kids who would have to have go put in their work on this dude, would have had to have caught more time because of prison politics. Doesn't that play out on the streets a lot? All these grown-ass baby bitches throwing man-sized hissy fits, causing their normal, hardworking families to have to deal with them. Doesn't that make you sick if you're one of those motherfuckers? Doesn't that make you fucking sick if you're a bitch like that who can't handle themselves? The fact is I can help. Everybody can help. You have to build discipline. If you build discipline and positive daily habits and you attach some strong emotion to it, he had emotion. He had emotion. He just wasn't acting. When your positive affirming emotions match with your action, you will be unstoppable. And a lot of people that use drugs and have substance problems, they have so much emotion. They're so powerful within that they can't control it. It hurts me to think about, because then they use the drugs because it hurts them so bad. They drink, they use drugs to dull this intense emotion, but they need to redirect it. They need to redirect this emotion. I cry every day. Every day I wake up and I have tears, but they're powerful now. They're in line with my vision, in line with my action, and this emotion is the driver. Our emotional motivators are our source of untapped potential, our unsourced tapped power, just pure power. You cannot be stopped when you use your emotional motivators. When I'm sitting there thinking, Mom, I'm going to fucking make you so proud. Grandma, I hope you're looking down on me. I love you. My wife, we're going to build this together and grow together. We're not getting in our way anymore. All that pain we cause ourselves, we need to expel it. I'm going to be here every day preaching this shit. Every day on Instagram, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on here, and more to come. Because if one person a day can say, fuck that, never again, then we're fucking good. I know the fucking pain people go through. And with discipline, with the proper routine, you can fucking beat it. We're gonna be here for you. Let's fucking go.